Hello there, Sagittarius. It's so good to see you again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your May 2022 Tarot Love Reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies and any obstacles on your path, and of course, any advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading, Thinker. Really interesting. It's, what are you thinking about, Sag? Are you thinking about love? Thinking about past loves? We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up. And it's kind of, it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody from the past is going to come back, but that can happen. Or a lot of times it's just the energy. Their energy seems to come back, even if they don't come back in person. You may have a lot of thoughts of them. And it is number 44, so it is a master number. So let's take a look at the twin flame. Wow, 3 popped out. Sacred space, separation, sacred journey. Really interesting. I feel like, yeah, you could be separated from somebody, and even if you're kind of like not necessarily wanting to get back together with them, it's just they're going to be playing a lot on your mind, or the relationship is going to be playing on your mind because it is part of your sacred journey. So, yeah, there's, understanding who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. And I feel like this person, perhaps, and I really get a past energy there, but we'll see. It may also be that you have somebody new. Sometimes when we have somebody new come into our life, it kind of brings up somebody from the past too. It is safe for you to love. This could be the one, and flirt and true love. Yes, I really like this because I feel like you have new love coming in, and that just having somebody new come into your sector sometimes has us review the past, a past relationship, and the lesson that we learned on that, on that path with that person. Trying not to repeat some of the patterns of that relationship. Okay, so let's go to the tarot and get some more details for you. This is really nice. I mean, true love, romantic feelings, flirt. You're getting your flirt on. I like it, Sag. I really like it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we're going to look at your present energy, any obstacles on your path, advice from Spirit, and then the outcome if you take the advice. But of course, you have free will, so you can choose to do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, nice. Present power. Yeah, this is kind of... the Chariot card, having a lot of strength, knowing within you that you can tame the fears of something that maybe happened in the past. Taking a look at it, understanding where it is that you want to go in love, and then, jumping into it. I feel like you're going to jump into it. You've been thinking a long time, and now it's kind of like you want to take action. Really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to clarify these, and then we'll talk about them. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. I love this energy because it means it's growing slowly. It's progressing forward, but in a very slow but very building type of way. So in your present energy, you have new supportive connections. See, this is somebody new coming in. And, with this new supportive connection, we have a Page of Wands, okay? So that is, a message of passion, a message of inspiration. But it's also about taking a look, learning once more. I feel like you're going back to something that, a relationship in the past, You're reviewing it. You're wanting to make sure that you are not repeating. I'm getting that sense that you just don't want to repeat past patterns, you know. So in the past, let's say in the past you rushed into love, right? This time you're taking it slow. You're not going to rush too quickly. Wow. Interesting. Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's a little bit of your energy here, but we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Wanting something that is long lasting, but very afraid that it may not happen. And it's almost as if you're trying to figure out if this new person is somebody that could go the test of time. So I think that this is where your thinking comes in. You know, it's a lot of anxiety. Because I feel like in the past you had, we have released your ex and unrequited love. You know, this energy that you want to make sure that the new love is truly in alignment with you. And yet, you know, I'm going to say, Sag, this kind of energy can block true love from coming in. Can block somebody that is committed for a long-term committed relationship. It's almost as if you're blocking it because you're fearing so much that somebody won't want to be long-term. So whatever we think about, whatever we're afraid of, and we allow our brains to think about, hold those thoughts, that's what you manifest. So it's an energy of you're going to manifest. You have somebody new coming in, but if you want that person to be committed, right? Or you're trying to attract a person that's ready for a committed relationship, it's about putting this down, okay? And really stepping into your heart space. So let's take a look at your area of resistance. Yeah, we have Teacher and 2 of Wands. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, coming up again, 3 of Pentacles. You definitely have a new passionate with the Wands energy. Lots of passion coming in, but I think you're afraid that the new person coming in is, or for some reason you feel like you're only attracting, you know, players. The Knight of Wands is kind of here today, gone tomorrow. Trying to decide, you know, have you learned the lesson from the past? I feel like you had someone that was that Knight of Wands energy in the past. Somebody that came in, you know, kind of a karmic partner, came in, got what they wanted, and then left. And I feel like you're just kind of concerned. Are you going down that same path with this person? Or is this someone that can stick around? So I'm going to repeat. If you want somebody that's going to stick around, you have to embrace new people with the energy that you feel like they're going to stick around. If you're in that mindset, it's about shifting your perspective. If you're concerned that all new loves or love options are only going to be around for a short amount of time and possibly come in, get what they want, and leave you brokenhearted, then that is what you're going to attract. Whatever you are thinking about or concerned about is what you're going to attract. So let's take a look at your advice here, because it's interesting. We have Decrease and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, the Chariot, trying to get victory over this, but you know, it's as if you need to take action on removing the energy of feeling left out in love or left by other lovers. So there's this energy with the Devil that you're holding on to the pain of being like abandoned or rejected. You're so much so that you're thinking all new loves could possibly be just another person that's going to reject you. It's about understanding that you need, in order to increase the potential of a long-lasting committed relationship, You just need to shift your perspective and use mantras that help you to bring in new energies, bring in people that are going to be committed, because it's about taking action. It's about changing the what you're saying to yourself, even if it's in just your thoughts. It's about changing what you're saying to yourself. Yeah, because you really do have this person that's wanting to come in to really grow something. Like you may start out kind of like as friends, but that's a good thing. You're not rushing. The Knight of Wands isn't a kindred partnership. The Knight of Wands is somebody that just comes in for, a short amount of time. This is somebody that wants to come in and be more than just lovers. They want to come in and have more than just a physical relationship. They want to be friends with you. Kindred partnerships, they care about each other. They listen to each other. They're compassionate about each other. They truly care about each other. They're willing to put the time and energy into the relationship. They're not in it just for themselves. They're actually in it for the partnership. They look at the partnership as something that is really valuable. So I feel like you have that energy coming in. Let's see what we have here. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Moon, King of Cups. Still working on you have this past energy still coming in, looking at the past nostalgically. It could be that this person from the past is just like holding on to your energy, or you're holding on to theirs, especially during the Mercury retrograde. But it's about getting really clear about your emotions about something in the past. I guess the other thing I'm kind of getting, the message that I'm getting is that for some of you, you may be still thinking about the person from the past a lot. And so when you're thinking about someone that you are separated from, right, you could attract that person back, or you could attract somebody that's just like that person. And if you're not with that person, there's a good chance you don't want to be with that person, right? And so it's about learning, getting passionate about walking away from an energy in the past, even though you're not sure what the future holds. It's understanding that you have, or I should say, it is safe for you to love. You deserve love. This is this could be the one. There is somebody that's coming in, and I feel like this is almost like a message from your spirit guides, your angels that are saying, Sagittarius, it is okay for you to embrace this person. Go slow, right? No rushing in. Go slow. Get to know them, kind of almost like as a friend, first. For some of you, this may not resonate, but if it resonates with you, that you may have a tendency to jump into relationships or to completely say no to a relationship before it even gets started. I feel like this is taking a look at your patterns in romantic relationships. So when they first start, because you definitely have a new love coming in, when they first start, and asking yourself, okay, am I going too fast? If I'm going too fast, what am I afraid of? Am I afraid if I don't go fast enough in the relationship that the person will get bored of me and move on? Or if you're going, you're kind of like saying no to a lot of relationships, or, you go out on a first date, but you like never go out on a second date, then why are you dismissing so many options? Because, there's something here about being almost toxically connected to thinking that all love relationships end in either rejection or abandonment. And it's about turning your own perspective of understanding that the message I'm getting is to look for the good in people. In your romantic, options, look for the good and don't worry quite so much about the bad. That doesn't mean that you don't, look for red flags and keep yourself safe. But there is an energy here of somebody good coming in, somebody really good coming in. And so to be maybe a little bit more trusting of new energies coming in. Okay, so let's see what your soul truth card is. What risk can I take today? Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are truly made of. And, for some, you might think, oh, this has to do with career or something. No, because when we are putting ourselves out there and looking for new love, right? It is a big, scary leap. Sometimes it means, for some of you, it could be just finally putting yourself on some online dating app, or just, telling your friends, okay, I'm ready to date. Anybody got anybody for me, right? It's saying yes to a date instead of saying no. Or it's saying yes and actually going on the date instead of saying yes and then canceling the date, right? It's about allowing yourself to go on a second date or a third date, even if the first date doesn't go too well, right? It's about allowing yourself to go on a second or a third date just to get to know them a little bit better. To take those baby steps into love a little bit farther, taking that risk. So let's see what we have here. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And this card has been coming out a lot. I feel like there is, we're moving into kind of like a period, I think, of understanding that we can do a lot of healing when we are in romantic relationships, instead of thinking that romantic relationships only bring us pain. I feel like the readings this entire month have been about embracing the idea that being in a romantic relationship helps us to be more on our spiritual path, because we are here to love. We are here to experience love. And yes, sometimes there is also pain in a love relationship, in any relationship. But it's through those painful and joyful experiences in love that we learn more about ourselves. We get a deeper understanding about people, about relationships. We get to see the bigger picture so much better than if we hide ourselves away and just think about love instead of actually participating in love. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below. But Sagittarius, I do wish you much love and light in this situation, all your situations. Please be gentle and kind with yourself as you're putting yourself out there a little bit more into the love arena. And I do hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.